Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your brother in the struggle for the real freedom. For it is written, the sacred book, John 8, verse 32 clearly states, by Christ, whose real name is Yahushua, said the following, and they shall know the truth, and the truth shall set them free. Now let's get down to the truth. Okay? Let us go down to the truth. The truth is a pill that it is kind of hard to swallow. But in order for you to be free, you need to swallow it, and you gotta make sure that it goes into your bloodstream, because the force of life is in the blood. Okay? So please, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna share a link with you. Okay? I've been called what? A nut job conspiracy theorist. See, because they gave us in the historical psychological games out there that the world leaders, actually the Esau's descendants, have played on the human race. It is such a joke. See, once you understand history, nothing should surprise you. Once you understand that the one that run this planet are the descendants of Esau, Jacob's brother, then you understand. And I will leave that up to you. I believe it's in chapter 23 of Genesis. Abraham, Esau's father, told him to his face, okay, you should rule by the sword. And that is exactly what the European nations and what the United States have done. So you got to understand history in all of its context. Okay? But that is if you believe in the Bible. If you don't believe in the Bible, just keep on going. Don't even take a look. Don't even look at this video. Maybe believe this video that I don't exist. You never heard anything. Nothing to see here. Just keep on moving. However, if you decide to stay, then be prepared to learn something. Because what it says, what I talk about in this video, what is said here, it is proven. And I'm going to show you. Why have I been telling you about this pandemic or Plandemic? It is such a ridiculous thing. I'm going to prove to you how they've been playing with your mind. Now, this is not coming from this nut job conspiracy theories, or so they say. Okay? Because they label you like that, and then they put the real truth, the real truth messenger inside the path. Inside this, they cook them all, they put them all together in one pot. They cook them all together. Oh, here they are. Then crazy religious maniacs. What they forget is, I don't preach religions. I'm totally against religions. Because religion, just like voting, has always been and always will be a psychological operation. Okay? Inspired by the devil, obviously being carried out by humans. Excuse me while I take a sip of my coffee. In the book of Luke, let's go to the book to Luke chapter 12. Luke chapter 12 says the following. Luke chapter 12 verse 2 and 3. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. 3. Therefore, whatsoever you have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which you have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops. Verse 4. And I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do. But I will forewarn you whom you should fear. Fear him which after he had killed had power to cast you into hell. Ye, I say unto you, fear him. So fear no man that can destroy the body, but fear that can destroy the body and the spirit. For he gave it. He made us what we are. The spirit, the heavenly mother, is the one that gave us breath. Rawak Hakadesh. Now, why do I open up this video with this Bible verses? Because since we humans are so messed up, we always expose ourselves and we always snitch at each other. We always betray each other. And this is exactly what is happening with this pandemic, or should I say, Plandemic, which is less lethal than the AIDS virus, swine flu, and the regular flu season. It killed less people, but yet they want you to believe that indeed it does. And the reason being is because since it is a pandemic, they are messing with the numbers. And there's a big time deep state conspiracy. That is the real conspiracy. The satanic agenda that they have for the United States. And what have I said before? The United States have become a nation. It is called in the Bible the daughter of Babylon. She's out there. She's giving herself up so easy. She gave herself up back in 1913. She was betrayed when the Federal Reserve Bank was created and the IRS. Do your research. And ever since then, we let China. She let China rape her. And she has let all kinds of people come into this country with no limits whatsoever. So the United States has always been set up to self-destruct. And the end of the United States is near. And they know it. Because everything that they're doing is by design. They are working you psychologically. And you believe in all this nonsense. When you believe in man, then you don't believe in God. Okay? In fact, Mark Twain said the following: there are liars, there are damn liars, and then there is statistics. And that is where the essence of this video lies. The essence of this, the plane of the numbers. I mean, the other day, ladies and gentlemen, like I said in my last video, Dr. Bird, who, by the way, her husband is a really good friend with the Clintons. Dr. Anthony Fauci has been around for 5 administrations. He's part of the deep state. Now, is he being evil on purpose? No. See, when you are possessed with demons, in your mind, you feel justified. In fact, I'm going to send you a really funny link. Talk about Hulk Hogan, what he's saying about God, his concept of God. But if you really look at it, he's really referring to, without him realizing and without you realizing, he's actually talking about Satan. That is the God that he's talking about. He's talking about, oh, we should turn to Jesus. First of all, Jesus is not his name, because there was no letter J back in Yahushua's time. But I digress. So the reality is, but we're no longer interested in reality as long as we have an agenda. See, the world leaders, the Soros, and then, oh, by the way, I'm going to send you a picture where George Soros is in the same picture with Bill Gates' father, which his name is William Henry Gates. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen. And I'm also going to send you a picture where he is talking with Anthony Fauci. Remember, Bill Gates owns the CDC. Anthony Fauci works for the World Health Organization. He's such a nice man. He volunteers. He volunteers. He always volunteers. Okay? That man is terrified of the truth coming out. Well, he is being exposed. And I'm going to send you a link to the doctor that is exposing him. He is a fraud. And yet, Donald Trump insists on surrounding himself with this venomous snakes. So the reality is that this pandemic that we got going right now, that has shut down the United States, that have collapsed the economy of the United States, it was done by design. It is less lethal than the AIDS virus, than the swine flu, and the regular flu season. And now it is my pleasure to show you mainstream media, CNN, talking about the fact that this has been a big lie in terms of the numbers. Now, but here's the sad thing. Once people have been already psychologically worked up, it's like you being part of a religion, about faith. Once you're part of that, it is hard for you to see outside the box. So I'm going to ask you, keep an open mind, come out the box for a minute. I know it's hard. Just for a minute. You can go back in. and die in your prison, your mental prison. But come out of it and look at the link that I'm going to send you. And then you tell me if I'm crazy. Please write something to me. And yeah, please comment me that you are misinterpreting what he's saying, Ruben. Oh, he didn't mean that. He meant that. No, he's going to tell you to your face. Just wait. And this whole thing has been a game. In fact, before I close, I'm gonna leave you now. There are 1,000 doctors that is going against Mr. Anthony Fauci because of the fraud that he is. When people are evil, they don't think they are evil because they are self-centered. They only care about themselves, and they figure, well, as long as I'm okay, I'm okay. So you got George Soros, Bill Gates Sr., and you got Anthony Fauci in the same picture. Along with other people's there, but okay, that's one. Then the first video that I'm going to send you is the CNN. It's a bombshell. I already put it on my Facebook. Now you get to see it. And you tell me if this is coming from a nut job conspiracy theories. Because if you think that this is a conspiracy theorist talking to you, then I challenge you. I call upon you to do your research. Don't believe in no man. Okay? God bless you. And I see you on the next video. Thank you. Because this is what I do on these videos, ladies and gentlemen. I take the truth, the people that expose evil, regardless of their beliefs, and then I bring them up and I give it my biblical, my spiritual context and the biblical context in terms of prophecies. And I just told you, whether you want to accept that reality or not, whether you want to see it, the United States is going down. Forget about the Constitution. The Constitution has been done away with. Have you looked to some of the rules and regulations going around? Do you see how the devil is psychologically working up the people in this society? Going up against religion that he himself has established, and yet you got the system going against religious rights. You know why? That's how the devil does. It's pretty smart if you look at it. It's one of the greatest strategies there is to destroy God's true soldiers. Okay? It's a good strategy. First you create religions. So now in this last day that we're living, he can just take God's true messengers along with the religious freaks that he has created. You see how everything combines along with this coronavirus? Ladies and gentlemen, this channel may not be around. So right now, I'm going to give you my email address just in case. If you don't see me here no more. Okay? Even though, I will pop up again, but so that you don't lose track, let me give you my email address. Because the truth that I cover here is just too strong, too unacceptable for the establishment. and they will come after my channel. They already shut one down. Okay? You got to understand in the kind of world that we're living. We are living in the last days, and the devil, it doesn't like what he sees in some people. He hates what's coming out of some people's mouth, such as myself. So here you go. My email address is R, another R, E, Y, E, S, 1517 at gmail.com. Let me repeat it again. R, another R, R's in Robert, E, Y, E, S, 1517 at gmail.com. You can write to me at that email if you don't see me, and if you are interested in being in contact with me so that I can keep you informed as to where you're going to see me next. May God bless you. And I hope to see you. Well, I will see you in Judgment Day, but I hope to see you on the right side, on the right hand side, on the right hand side of God. Thank you.